I really got to say that this episode was cool.
Kill me, Icicle! Hello, it is me, Puppetine. Welcome back to the Geeky Puppet Show. As always, with my co-host, Froggy. Say hello, Froggy.
Hello, Froggy.
And those are wondering what's going on, we have no idea.
We're just here to discuss Stargirl. It's episode 11.
Wait, I thought we were having a barbecue.
No. That's next week.
Oh, okay. See you later.
All right. We're here to discuss Chapter 11, The Haunting. Icicle is back, full force, alive. And he has, of course, killed 2 people.
Also, if you want to point out something really awesome, if you look at the thumbnail of our review, I'm Starman.
Because of the side you're on.
No, because you're a cringy little cool bastard.
That stings. That
Eat
stings.
cold death.
Well, hot death for you. But yes. So with this episode, Icicle is back, and that is a major part
yes,
of it.
and he says he's changed to everybody, but we all know that he's not. As Courtney points out, he does not take any responsibility for all his past actions.
Nope. Also, I'm very glad that Beth was able to somehow track Sportsmaster's mask, because Artemis comes that morning after Courtney gives this whole, we got to work together, we have to come as a team before everybody knows that Jordan's alive. And as she says that, Artemis knocks at the door. Have you seen my parents? Beth searches and finds the way down to the sewer.
Pause 1 second, though, before we get to the big shocker reveal.
I am paused.
I just want to say, screw the writers. Artemis should have had a much bigger plot in this show. They basically excommunicated her after the first season. They brought her in. They brought her for a little bit with the ISA, with Cindy, and then she was gone. They yeeted her. She was underused, and that's not fair.
I will say this though,
and then I'm gonna say what happens to her next. So finding out what her parents. Whew, I gotta say this show is merciless.
That's
it's
right.
Cold as ice.
It's willing to sacrifice her love because her parents are dead. And yes, with that, it's just heartbreak. You gotta feel for her. Her whole story in the first season was largely, oh my gosh, Sportsmaster and Tigress, they're in prison, and I have no one. I don't want to be a foster kid, blah, blah, blah. And you do feel bad for her. But then her parents are eventually let out. And it seems that they're going to be, a normal family. Oh, I'm sorry. That was season 2's plot. But yeah, with that, they're going to be family. All this, it's all good. They had redeemed themselves, moved past their villainous ways, and it was a bright future. And then Icicle stole that. And you're dealing with a lot of sides here. But the biggest side you're dealing with is, yes, that is a thing. She is interested in dating Cameron, but you know what? Cameron's also there supporting his dad, goes over to talk to Courtney later on. And it just leads to a whole lot of confusion. And they don't know exactly how to deal with it in this episode. They don't. But answers get pretty clear for us. I mean, as we're going through, Starman, when learning that Icicle's alive, he just burns down that entire barn.
He had every right to, because I'm sorry, Courtney, you want to be all peace and love, but sometimes villains need to be put down. Because Starman is upset because this is the guy, man, who killed him and his friends, and never said sorry, doesn't even care about it, and yet we're somehow supposed to look the other way. Now, I understand heroes mile away and be like, you'd basically put them in jail. But the fact is that Courtney has no intention of ever arresting these people. They don't arrest these villains. You notice that? Because they don't work with the cops. The fact that nobody knows there's superheroes around at all in this small town here. That's the biggest flaw of the show. If it had been a comic book, the police would have been involved, the villains getting arrested. But instead, it's like they're just doing things like, and people are just oblivious. I mean, like, man, when someone blows up a freaking house or a grocery store, no one gets arrested. The cops aren't involved. Only when Rick beat up his uncle were the police around in this series.
Yeah. But that was a whole nother matter. And Stargirl's been growing up. Last season she was growing up.
Oh yeah,
Throughout this whole thing.
She's not 23 or 24 now.
Hey. But with this, no, she's got a lot on her plate, and she doesn't know how to take it. She is very mixed on her feelings because she does care about Cameron. She cares about Cameron a lot, but she also knows that Icicle was one bad dude. Also, Mike is now worried because with Icicle alive, he knows that Mike killed him, not Courtney.
Yeah, so Jim and Hakeem. They're working on basically a spell or a wish, that basically try to take away Icicle's powers. But the problem is that they run into basically is that Thunderbolt says they can't do that without killing him.
Yeah. So with that, what can you do? So.
But the more important though is we get the young All-Stars. Yes. Yes, because Cindy shows up and then sits on Jakeem's bed. And even Jakeem awkwardly points out, she's sitting on my bed, man. Ew.
Except
even I wouldn't say that if Ethan Hawke was sitting on my bed. I wouldn't say that. I'd be like, you sit on my bed, bro. No. I'd be sitting on my bed with them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I think that it comes down to the crush is weird, but I'm going to also say I think that them coming together that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so basically Icicle approaches first, after talking to his son and and being with his parents, he goes to basically the Freedom Center or against the City Hall, whatever, where Stargirl's mom works. And at first she had just heard the news because everyone got called after Artemis basically they found her parents basically frozen human remains on the sewer floor where the thieves are. So basically after getting because obviously Courtney's mom is distraught. Artemis's mother was slowly becoming one of her closest best friend to find out they're killed. She sees basically Icicle is basically Jordan is back and he basically wants to bear the hatchet. Creepy guy who wanted her, couldn't live without her. Stalker, pervert, horrible bad guy. And so she even says I think she even said that they can't really walk away with that because there's things he's done. So like I said, so basically Jordan met with Stargirl, and later on he says you and my son are match. He's basically encouraging them to get together, but he says we want to work together. It's like I guess he pointed out that the reason Ultra Humanite's back in town because your buddy's back in town. He fouled Starman, and he wants but he, as I said, he's also my enemy too. He didn't like the ISA, so we should work together to stop him because he's worse than us. I'm thinking I love Courtney points out you killed Artemis's parents, and he's like, oh yeah, well he makes up a lie because I was wearing this mask here after giving a little explanation how he became like Hydro Man and reformed himself.
Yeah,
he says oh, I had my healing mask on, they didn't recognize me, and they mistakenly attacked me. I'm thinking that's not how it went. They were there, he attacked them. So he's already lying to Courtney. And he says, Courtney, I'm a changed man. You taught me, working together and stuff, putting stuff past. He's like, what to start over clean slates. And then the camera come over trying to do it, and she accuses camera his father basically trying to do this, men ties by using Cameron, but Cameron, and then eventually Cameron kisses her and just told her to think about it. There's so much in this episode, but the greatest thing is that we get to see Starman when he was out at the farm where the boys saw the giant ape, and he learns that Jordan's alive. The dude blows up the whole entire little barn or garage. It is awesome. Lots of pyrotechnics used in this episode. I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else that we're missing?
No, I think we covered it all. I want to go ahead and say that yes, Marania's right. We're glad that Jeff Johns had a say in how Courtney is being written / portrayed, and I think that is for the benefit. We're 2 episodes away.
Yeah, and I gotta say though, I'm glad he has to continue to be in charge of whether it's a TV series or the actual comic book, because man, imagine if they just effed him over to no, it's my character. DC wants a DC project. We're gonna do what we want, and then turn her into a lesbian. It'd be such an insult because the fact that Courtney's based off his deceased older sister, and it's I said I hope and I pray to God that they never pervert that character. Stargirl's so innocent, so pure. That's what makes her such a great character. It's what DC needs. They need hope, because right now Superman isn't hope in anything in DC right now. Stargirl is.
Well, we'll have to just wait and see what
Jimmy Stewart.
comes. Huh?
Well, I just have to see what comes out.
Wow, this is Puppet Store? I don't know.
So we do ask you, if you enjoyed our reviews, you enjoy our readings, whatever, click like. If you haven't done so, share this out on your social medias, or just share it out word of mouth, your coworkers. If you're at work watching this, cool. Also, leave a comment. Comments help too, because I noticed this too. I noticed this, you Palpatine. I noticed that when we're live, it helps that we have people here, but our videos get much more views versus the live. I've noticed that a lot.
They can, and
that being said, share our stuff, and if you love our content, you want to see more of this stuff,
please
let us know that in the comments. Yeah, let us know in the comments section below. And if you want to do something extra for the show, we do have a Ko-Fi link. It's going across the screen right now at the bottom. Ko-Fi.com /Puppatine. And where's the money go to? Well, it goes to my college fund. I have many kids I gotta pay for.
It goes to the channel. It goes to the StreamYard, goes to the books that we read, and it goes to our reviews, including Superman and Lois, which should be back on television next year. Yes. And then
unless it gets the axe.
This is getting the axe, and I'm guessing after next season, Superman and Lois will get the axe. But we'll have to wait and see. We are so glad for Stargirl that we've had it this long, because it is so good. It is so good. If you aren't watching this show and you haven't, you're missing out. This is some of the best superhero television that there is. This
I say it actually is the best. I don't think there's one that can top this. That is so close to the comic books.
What about Titans?
Titans, maybe current. You know what? It's not even close to the current Titans.
I know. Brian, the money goes to Froggy's beer fund and therapy. He'll need it for dealing with Titans. But no, we're happy with Stargirl. So happy, and we're going to miss it terribly. But we need to finish the show, and you need to watch it. You need to help it out. Please do.
It is free to watch. It's on normal television. It's not on cable. It's on a regular station. The CW app is also free to basically to download, or you can watch it on your Roku, or
it's worth the ads.
CW.com or CWTV.com. Go there and you can watch it free.
That's right. We just did better advertising for the CW than the CW. Look at that. Well, that's about. CW? There you go. They should pay us. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to see you next time for Stargirl, November. We'll see about November 30th. But thank you so much for watching. See you then. Goodbye. Don't set the forest on fire.
Set Palpatine on fire. Do it.